Yes, he could. What? He could.
See what
Anaconda Vice his ass.
Hardy actually has a shot because Hardy done did it before. What chance CM Punk got?
He gives Anaconda Vice his happy ass.
When was the last time you used Anaconda Vice? That case done. All right, you can go to TNA. Case in point.
On the August 6th edition of TNA Wrestling, there was a great amount of real wrestling during that show. The whole show, basically. The first hour, they came out, MEM and World Elite, they came out and created an alliance. Then they had a tag match. And this is where it all broke down. During the match, the tag match between Beer Money and Christopher Daniels versus the World Elite's British Invasion. It was a good match and all, and then Mick Foley and Bobby Lashley and them, they came out, and that's when it all went downhill. They came out and started beating up World Elite, and then the Motor City Machine Gun got drop kicked. They weren't gonna fight until later. Then they came out and fought. They were beating the crap out of each other. And Bobby Lashley, he came out there, and Samoa Joe come out there. And Bobby Lashley was kicking his ass. He was punching, whatever Samoa Joe threw at him. Bobby Lashley swung 2 times more. And then they tried to break him up in the locker room. Bobby Lashley was kicking his ass then, and then backstage they had trash cans, tables, chairs. Kevin Nash was getting beat over the head with a trash can by Sting. Bubba Ray had Booker T underneath a table, hitting him with a chair. He hit with the chair at least 15 times.
What?
Then Sting got through a table. Kurt Angle through a table. Everybody flying in dumpsters off the wall. Great wrestling. Real wrestling. There at the end of the show, they beat him down. Main Event Mafia was beating down Bobby Lashley, Mick Foley, and Sting. The Hernandez came out there with that chain, they all scattered. Real wrestling. Even the Divas match was real wrestling. They came out there, beat them up, and then after the match they beat them up. Real wrestling. Not what WWE has with Mark Henry shaming himself, beating up Chavo.
You mean Hornswoggle?
I'm not even going to mention his name today. I'm going to talk about Mark Henry lowering himself to that status.
What are you talking about? Hold on. Isn't your definition of real wrestling? One of your definitions? One-sided beatdown.
Yeah.
When Mark Henry came out there and whooped up on Chavo's ass, what was that? A one-sided beating.
But
he beat his behind.
It was a one-sided beating with no weapons, not real weapons. What happened on TNA? That TNA beating that ass was one-sided, and it had weapons. Nobody was bleeding.
What about when Bobby Lashley came back? That was one side. There wasn't no.
That was real wrestling.
How is Mark Henry not real wrestling?
He speared Kevin Nash and speared all his boots. That was real wrestling. When somebody interferes and the lights turn off and then they're back on, bam! He gets tackled on. No real wrestling. That's wrestling. Not Mark Henry squashing somebody. If he didn't go get a chair, it wasn't a good match.
Bullshit.
Bullshit. And he lowered himself to that status. With that, I'm not even gonna say his name. That
what? You gonna hate? You gonna hate on Shaq too?
That piece of crap.
You gonna hate on Shaq?
We have a group.
Are you gonna hate on Shaq?
What are you talking about?
He lowered himself. Talking about he used to be in school with what's the short freak that needs to be kicked through a field goal post. But I digress. David, why'd you say his name?
Fuck that nigga.
I'm not missing the little bastard's name.
That was his own name.
He doesn't even know his own father, for Pete's sake. He's short as hell and he shouldn't even be wrestling. I'm not even going to say his name. That thing, he should be thrown out of an airplane somewhere. He should go skydiving. But Mark Henry relegated himself to helping him out. They ought to be ashamed to put him.
Hey, what about that stupid old jig he did after?
So are you also gonna get on JBL and Farouk?
What?
Remember that one night?
The APA?
APA came back because Hornswoggle hired him because Mr. McMahon talking about I said his damn name. Fuck. But anyway, Mr. McMahon talking about some tough love, so he had to go out there and face somebody by himself, Chris Masters by himself, and what happened? The APA gets hired by Hornswoggle. This was
when Chris Masters released.
That was after that. But that was the reason why I'm not hating on that is because that was before I hated Hornswoggle. That was before he started bothering me. He started bothering me after. Oh man, I said his name. But that thing started bothering me after Hulk Hogan knocked down Khali with one punch. He couldn't even knock down Yokozuna with one punch. He had to wait till Mr. Fuji threw salt in his eye to body slam. See, that's crap.
What?
That's crap. You will just knock down a 7'2", 400-pound man with a punch. That's what annoyed me about that creature.
Redfield is Goldberg punching.
When APA helped them out, that was real
or Stan
wrestling.
Hansen.
That was real wrestling. When APA came and helped them out, real wrestling. He came in and closed outside interference, real wrestling. Weapons, chairs, trash cans, tables, real wrestling.
I would like to offer a moment of silence for the recently released Ricky Ortiz.
Fuck that nigga.